Good afternoon to you, Justin. So I could hear in the background that there's a lot happening. I think you actually just told me that the Queen's under 16A team has just won their match. What happened? What did you see?
Yeah, good afternoon, Morena. An exciting time to be out here at Grey High School in Gqeberha. Just the return of school boy rugby is a fantastic thing to see. We had a 2-year period where this just wasn't possible, but slowly the return to play protocol has taken place. And I think this is something that was in the making for a long time, where Grey High School wanted to rename the Phillip Field the Siya Kolisi Field, as an old boy at the school, as a captain of the team, the first rugby team, the Springbok World Cup winning captain. And I think no better person to speak to than the head of rugby at Grey High School, Robbie Kempson, a former Springbok himself. Robbie, surely an exciting time for Grey High School. I know this is something that has been in the works for a long time, but the moment is finally here where we get to honour Siya Kolisi as the man that really has changed, the playing field, if I can call it that, both on and off the field.
Without a doubt, he's done exactly that. He's a national treasure. Just him coming in yesterday, seeing how the school reacted to him, seeing how much time and effort he gave to particularly young kids that have been flocking around him since he's arrived. And when I say time, and he's sat with him, he's spoken with him, he's taken pictures with him, he really has been an absolute model for this country. And it's so great to be doing it while he's still alive, that he's actually still playing, and something that I definitely think is long overdue.
And I agree with that. We need to celebrate our heroes while they are still alive. I know Queen's College recently named their first rugby team after Kai Molotana, another Springbok, Springbok player as well. Just the process to get to where we are today. A difficult one for you and the team, making sure that everything is in place to have that perfect moment for Siya.
Yeah, without a question of a doubt. I mean, they're obviously very amped to see what they can do today. Siya will be handing the jerseys out to them as well, so it's another special moment for these young men. And a big occasion for them. It's sometimes we put too much on school kids, I think, but certainly for them, they want to give him a fitting tribute. And also against a school like Queen's as well. It's a school that's done very well in recent times with regards to their sporting prowess as well. So looking forward to seeing how guys can go.
Again, just speaking to Siya as the players, the man on and off the field, you mentioned to me that he's been here since early this morning watching under 14A. Very inconspicuous, just sitting in the crowds as one of his mates, not moving around, and people probably would think that he's not here. But again, just speaks to the character of the player.
No, the character is unquestionable. He arrived during under 14A game, and he's been sitting on the stand ever since in full view of everyone. He's, people do go up and have a shake and have a bit of a selfie with him as well. But he has just been an absolute model of virtue since he's arrived, and the time and effort he just gives to everyone. With a smile on his face all the time, he really is a national treasure, and we should treasure him as that.
Lastly, and just in short, I believe the process officially begins at about 2:30 ahead of the first team match. Sort of what can we look forward to? What is the process to ensure that this Phillip Field now will be called the Siya Kolisi Field?
So 2:30, everything begins. Both sides will walk onto the field. The plaque will also be brought into the field, the Kolisi Field. And from there, Siya and the rector and the headmaster of Queen's College will be on the field to announce that he's going to be given this field under his name. And from there, hopefully the games will have the marching band on as well, which doesn't happen too often at rugby games here at Grey. And the fun fair can start beginning, and the field will be named after Siya.
Fantastic, Robbie. Thank you very much for your time. There we go, Morena. An exciting time. In just over 2 hours' time, the official program will begin, where the Phillip Field will be named the Siya Kolisi Field here at Grey High School in Gqeberha.
All right, Justin, thank you very much. We'll be catching up with you hopefully in the next hour, where I believe you're going to then be speaking to the headmaster of Queen's College, of course, eNCA van der Reist. So we'll be looking forward to that. And at around 3 o'clock, when the first team match does get underway, Siya Kolisi will hopefully have a word with us as well. That, of course, is Justin Ford, of course, our reporter, who is out at Gqeberha following the renaming of the Phillip Field at Grey High School to Siya Kolisi's name.